welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Chini as always. If you are just seeing this face for the first time, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for clicking on that thumbnail. It means so much to me. And please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like and drop your comments below. Then if you're a returning subscriber, you are the real G. Thank you so much for always coming back. You're making me better. My name is Chini and I am a fashion designer, a registered nurse, I'm a graduate nurse, and I'm a registered midwife in view. I want to always add that because I'm speaking by faith. I graduated last year, 2021. 10 things I wish I knew before graduating. Stick with me and let's do this. I have a notepad. I wrote things down. I wouldn't forget any point I want to say to you. So time to time I'm going to be looking down to let you know like I'm not taking you along. First of all, school is no joke. After school is not fantasy. It's a whole lot. You need to be mentally ready for this. Hey. I wish I knew this as an undergraduate, to be very honest, because I want to graduate, and I was thinking that life of a graduate is the big boy or the big girl life. Yes, it actually is, but you need to know that it's not the way it's looking. It's real life. Like, you don't have any excuse anymore. You want to deal with it head on. So you're going to be poked a whole lot of times. You're at home, literally, in case you've not gotten a job yet. You'll be at home for a couple of weeks. Even if you get a job immediately, at least you'll be at home for a couple of weeks. And secondly, I'm making friends that are influential while in school. Influential.
You get it?
You need to keep these people in your space. So, because you will need them. And you know I'm a nurse. So, of course, I would need intense space. And hello, this is Nigeria. Hello, I'm in Nigeria. And a lot of things will not follow due process. Of course, if you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, it's going to help you a whole lot, because you want to get intense space and you are definitely going to give a preference because, oh, I know this person. And let me even give you a story. So someone that came for my induction, I invited my uncle. My uncle is a big person.
Shut up your mouth. Shut.
Name withheld. And he came with his friend. Because of his presence, I was already convinced that I don't think I'm going to look for internship space in a particular hospital anyway. So once there's an opportunity, by God's grace, I'm going to have an internship space in that same space. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying any facility in quote. I'm just giving you a background view of what I'm trying to say. So in a nutshell, I'm sure that why he just accepted to give me this favor because he's my uncle. What if it was not my uncle? I would have lost that opportunity. Don't be like, oh, because you graduated now, you're looking for my favor or something. To God be the glory, he's my uncle. So then family covered that laxity. Thirdly, your CV and your /resume. While you're in school, I did not know this part, to be very honest. You cannot even believe that now I'm struggling how to build up my CV and the rest. But imagine I did it earlier, then all the opportunities, I would have been getting them just like that. Both private hospitals and a whole lot, I would have been getting them. But because it's now that I've graduated, I'm trying to build up a CV. It was very funny. If you see my first CV, oh Lord, it was my friends that just helped me build up. And for you to apply, of course, before you can apply to any job, you need to have a CV, a curriculum vitae, or curriculum vitae. I don't know how to pronounce it very well, but I know that I'm going to leave the spelling on the screen. You're going to see it, or resume. So you should start building up your experiences, start keeping them. Every experience is important, to be very honest. It doesn't have to be medical experience in quotes, because of course somebody will want to employ you because you know how to communicate very well. As a student, you can have a resume one side, because some people even get jobs as students. So make sure you have your resume somewhere that you can keep, and you can still add. It's something that you can always add more. But if you don't have anything at all, then it's going to be bad. Then number 4, have job plans other than nursing jobs in order to generate cash. Before now, let me use myself as an example. So I was expecting, once I finish school, December, January, I'll start working in one hospital that will be paying me 100 and something thousand, and this and that. I was a joke to myself, my dear. You need money. You really need money, and it's possible that these jobs are not forthcoming. Church reviews for him, and he was paying me, and that was my saving grace, to be very honest, because you will need money. And remember, I'm also a fashion designer, so I was making clothes, and to be very honest, till now that I'm making this video, there's no hospital nursing job in quotes but I'm leaving. Now that I've graduated, I just realized that you just have to have plans other than nursing job, because this is real life right now. You're a nurse, okay? What else can you offer other than nursing job? Just make sure your mind is wide enough to accommodate anything that life throws at you. Your greatest excuse is that you are an undergraduate. So when I was in school, I was always expecting money from friends, from family, from parents. Of course, my dad was sending me monthly money. My mom too add in case it's not enough. My siblings, I have an elder brother, bad as bad, I go call him. And my cousins, big cousins and the rest, but oh my goodness. The only time that they sent money after my undergraduate life was this one I was paying for my induction. And after my induction, to be very honest, nobody has sent me 5 naira. And that's because you're a graduate now, you should be able to fend for yourself. That's the truth. Why do we train you 5 years in school for you to come out and continue being a liability to anybody? Once you're through with school, there's nobody sending you money except people that just want to dash your person that is admiring you or something. And those are dash, not something that you should depend on. Life will happen to you and you just find out that, oh, that money that you're expecting did not come, and you have to move on. So while you're in school, build a source of income that is going to survive outside school. Do you understand? Number 6, internship search is no being. I don't know how people do. Like, people are actually very lucky, to be very honest. Once they come, like my friend Judith, people are just very lucky, and somehow they get internship space the next month or that same month after induction. But what if you are not lucky? It's just possible. So you just know that internship space is no beans. Do not jeopardize any opportunity that come your way. Don't expect okay, I should not apply to any job lower than, oh, you start having standard. You that's just a young school leaver, you want to have, of course you should set a standard for yourself, yes, but now you're working towards experience rather than the amount in quote. You can actually have an intern space and still get another and move over. So it's possible that you're already doing something but you get a better one, but you do not sit at home and folding your hand, because it's really not easy. I left school December and this is May and I've still not gotten any, so that's like 5 months. And to be very honest, I didn't see this coming. All my mind was that, oh, January I'm going to have a good paying internship space and I've started making money. But the truth is, it's not really easy. So whatever good, of course, do not settle for. Please, you're a registered nurse, please, I beg you, don't be among our problems. Don't settle for something that is less than whom you are. Internship space is not something that you should settle for 1,000 naira job. Please don't bring down this career lower than it already is. Just know that as much as you can, I don't want to put a price, I don't want to put an amount to it, but the one you see, hold it first. And with that one that you're holding, you can always apply for other ones. Number 7, prioritize experience higher than the amount. I think I just added prioritize. Let me tell you why. I think January 6th or January 7th, I applied for a job in Port Harcourt, a private hospital. And remember, I just finished December. I think December 13th, or that's when I wrote my final paper. December either 13th or 12th. So I just finished my final exam, and like 2 weeks or 3 weeks later, that was January, of course, Christmas. Then I think first week in January, I had the CV I was studying that was not even standard enough. But then I went to apply for a job, and I went for an interview. They actually wanted it. In fact, it was my friend that sent me there to apply for the job. So they wanted a nurse actually, but when they brought out my CV, asked me questions, and do I have any, when did I finish school? I told them last year. She not say when last year. She not say last year. She not say when. I said December. I said wait, yesterday December. I was like she not say okay. So after everything, the interview was okay and everything. She now said that how much do I want to be paid? That this one, that I cannot go below this. And I didn't even have this sense that I have right now that I'm making this video. I would have just prioritized the experience, because that's like January. So January to me like 4 months, and of course 4 months of experience would have given me so much. I would have earned so much. I would have gained so much. But because I said no, it's this price. I'm trying not to put a price to it, so that it's not be like, oh, Joy said this price is too small or this price is too big for a nurse. No, I'm not trying to put any price. So I told them that no, I can't go beyond this, and I'm still here. I've not still gotten even the one below it. So they try to prioritize experience. You just finish school, because in school it was theory. We learned a lot of things. 8 to 5 p.m. we're in class and everything. You know the theory. Can you do the practical? Even I have this sense that I had, I would have said, okay, that pay me whatever you can pay me as long as I am working. And of course, I applied as a graduate. I applied as a registered nurse. So they already know that, okay, I have the certificate, but I've not gotten the experience. I've not gathered the experience, and you need working experience. So I would have gathered 4 months of working experience, and that would have done me so much. But because I don't have this sense that I have now, that's why I'm making this video. Please don't be like me. Prioritize experience over money. Thank you. Have a life outside school. As long as you're an undergraduate, have a life outside school. Do not be a stereotype. Do not be, if it's not school, all your friends are classmates. Oh, there's life outside school. And that is what more of my friends are students, or were my classmates, or were in school, who get frustrated at home, because especially now that I've stayed how long and I've not started working. So of course I stay in Port Harcourt. I don't think I mentioned earlier. My very close friend is married. The other my friend, she's not in Port Harcourt, she's somewhere else. The other my friend, she's getting married, or whether she's married now actually. So 2 of my very close friends are married, and 1 is not in Port Harcourt.
Singular get Geneva.
To be very honest, I don't have old friends, but I just started making friends right now. I'm in Port Harcourt, and how many do I have? So I think I built good network. When I had good friends outside school, then I think it would have been better. I'm not saying I'm doing badly right now, but I think I would have done better. So have life outside school. Have a life. Do something other than school. Do not be, if it's not book, no way. Have a life outside school, because you will leave school maximum 5, 6, 7 years. You will leave school and you have more years outside school. So if you're building your life, your business, everything is just for students. Everything. So when you leave school, what will happen? That's why some people stay back in school, because they cannot survive outside school. All your life, everything is just in school. So please have a life outside school. Number 9, start going for conferences, meetings that is related to your profession. I stayed in my faculty. I was a nursing student from 2016 to 2021, and to be very honest, I didn't go for one conference.
Hey, Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
I was so, hey, if I go that day they will set this. Hey, if I go I will not read book. Hey, now how many books did I finish? Maybe I finished Bonus and Sodas. No, lie. See, go out, make friends outside your school, have connections. I never went for any non-SAR conference. I never went for any non-SAR dinner. The non-SAR dinner I went for was my final year, and that was only in my school. There were times that they had to go outside school. My guy build network outside or circle. I schooled in United University, which is in Bayelsa. So I don't have any. Okay, when I was in Port Harcourt, I now met one Uniport, but then she had graduated, so it was just her. The only person in this my whole life that I know outside my NDU as a nurse is just her. And that's very bad. Like, you should have a life outside your school. You should go for conference. See, nothing is going to happen. You know what? As long as they know that NONSA, like your school association, as long as they know that NONSA has gone for conference, a lot of things classes will hold, but it will be like 1 or 2. It will not be very serious. And of course, even if they set tests, they're going to make exemptions for these people that travel, as long as you traveled as a body, a union, or as an association. So travel for conference. And I did not even have any experience. So when you hear people talk about, oh, I went for this NONSA conference, I went for this NONSA, this one, and no, I don't have it, and it's very bad. Now I don't even have any friend other than NDU nurses, and it's very bad. Number 10, make friends with senior colleagues, and that's the last. These people have passed through what you're passing through. They succeeded, they've made it. Some of them are still struggling, yes, but at least they passed through that stage you're passing through, right? So they will have more things to say to you. They can help you in any way possible. So now that you're looking for internships, who do you think is going to tell you more about? And this will be already working. Most likely they may be telling you, okay, this is what you will do, this is how I did my own and I got it, this is what I had to do, and the rest and the rest and the rest. And that is it. I know my friends that have left Nigeria. Of course, they're going to tell me how they did it and the rest. So make friends with senior colleagues. They know better to help. And I wish I knew this. I would have made more friends. See, I would have been talking to everybody that graduated from NTU. Anyway, thank you very much, and I hope this helps. So this is 10 things I wish I knew as an undergraduate. If you have any more thing to add, maybe you graduated, or maybe you're my colleague watching this, please, you can add things you wish you knew as an undergraduate. Just add in the comment section, and please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe.
As in, I'm bleeding, sound my new.
And don't forget to suggest what else you want to see. This is our channel. Always tell me what you want to see here, and I'm going to try my best to bring it to you. Thank you very much for stopping by.